There we go. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, my mic was off. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Pay to Drive. My name is Pete. I have to give a monstrous disclaimer, guys. I am making sure I am showing you the actual article that explains what is going on with DoorDash. This is a follow-up, okay, to the video that I did yesterday, or the live stream that I did yesterday, rather, okay? This is really a reality right now, everybody, and it's unfortunate. But I told you guys this yesterday, that Uber and Lyft were risking being shut down in California. And I said DoorDash is right there under that same umbrella. And I have the article to prove it. And I caught a lot of flack from people yesterday saying, oh, it wasn't about DoorDash and GrubHub. I'm going to give you a dislike. And I'm like, all right, well, here you go. Here's the information. So everybody rev up and ready to go here. What's up to everybody in the chat? We already got 70 people here, 77 people. All right, everybody. So check this out. Let's jump into this here. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with all notifications on, seriously, so you can keep up to date with these stories. Comment 777 if you subscribe with all notifications on. Comment 888 if you haven't yet. And of course, guys, we're going for 150 likes on this video. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. Close the chat right over here. Hit that X, hit the like button on the left, and then hit live chat. So check this out right here. All right. Do we all see it here? Yes, California for right now. However, I've been reading the articles about other states looking to do this. All right. DoorDash faces injunction to classify some workers as employees. You see this? So this is from Routers or Rooters or whatever you want to call it. Royal Rooter, Roto Rooter. This is the official website here. San Francisco's district attorney on Wednesday filed a preliminary injunction against food delivery firm DoorDash to reclassify its contractors as employees, days after a judge granted a similar request in a case against ride-hailing firms Uber and Lyft. Wow, doesn't that sound familiar? Right, I spoke about that yesterday and people thought I was crazy. A DoorDash spokesman said the company felt the effort was ill-timed and that its internal data suggested the majority of its workers wanted to remain as contractors. And this is correct. Comment 333 if you want to stay an independent contractor. Comment 444 if you would want to be an employee. You lose a lot of freedoms, though. In the midst of one of the deepest economic recessions in our nation's history, today's action threatens, threatens billions of dollars in earnings for California Dashers and revenue for restaurants they rely on sales from delivery to keep their businesses open, the spokesman said in an email. So right off the bat, this not only affects DoorDash and us, it affects the restaurants. Okay? Like, it's crazy, man. Yes, this is in California right now, but again, I promise you this is going to start rolling out to other places. Wednesday's motion will apply to all DoorDash workers in California, said lead district attorney Chesa Boudin, confirming an earlier Financial Times report. We are seeking an immediate end to DoorDash's illegal behavior of failing to provide delivery workers with basic workplace protections, Boudin said. All right, let's read that one more time. We are seeking an immediate end. end to DoorDash's illegal behavior of failing to provide delivery workers with basic workplace conditions or protections. All three branches of California's government have already made clear that these workers are employees under California law and entitled to these important safeguards, the statement added. A California judge on Monday granted the state's request for a preliminary injunction blocking Uber and Lyft from classifying their drivers as independent contractors rather than employees. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and Instacart and Postmates are spending more than $110 million to support a November ballot measure in California, Proposition 22, or Prop 22, to classify app-based drivers as contractors. And that's the end of the article. So, guys, what do we all think about this? Comment 333 if this concerns you, 444 if it doesn't. And if it doesn't concern you, well, start getting concerned. Okay, remember, guys, I'm not here to scare you. I'm not here to get you worried. But the fact of the matter is, you can't just close your eyes to something and pretend like it's not happening. Okay? Because I feel like when that happens, we let things go by the wayside, and then when something actually does happen right in front of us, it blows up in our face, and we're like, but wait, I didn't know. What's up, Lynn Lucas? What's up, John Christophic? The judge and lawyer probably got their food order late. It's possible, Nick G. Yep. What's up, Hamid? How you doing? Marie, how you doing? This is probably going to extend to GrubHub too. Brian Pomeroy, more than likely. More than likely. I really wouldn't doubt it. But the fact of the matter is this, everybody, this is a very real situation. I called it yesterday. And like I said, I still don't understand. I know not everyone is going to like me. I know not everyone is going to agree with everything I say, and that's fine. But when you have cold, hard facts, and I'm still getting backlash from people saying I don't know what I'm talking about, it like actually blows my mind. It doesn't even get me mad. I just get like a little frustrated because I'm like, are you just not seeing the same thing I'm seeing? You know what I mean? What's up, Richard Askew? So yeah, Becky, this is what's going on. Because if DoorDash by next week does not make a decision to turn California independent contractors into actual employees, they're not going to be able to have services running in California. Same thing like Uber and Lyft. It unfortunately, push came to shove. They got backed into a corner now, and this is what's happening. Kenneth Morrison says, if rideshare deliveries die because of greed in California, so be it. But we know Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, etc. are bluffing. If not, so be it. These Karens can pound sand. Kenneth, I hope this doesn't turn into what it's turning into. I hope somehow, some way, there's a loophole to get out of it. That would be great, you know. But we'll see what happens. Andrea Jackson, all gigs should cease operations in California immediately. The impact will be felt and discourage other states from doing this. Well, like I said, I live in New York. New York, they've already been talking about doing this in the future. New Jersey's been talking about it. Rhode Island's been talking about it. And now I heard that Massachusetts has been talking about it too. Now what? What's up, Pem Pere and Majid and Deborah Simpson? What's up, everybody? Guys, if you could, we have 76 people watching right now. Let's go for those 76 likes right here, right now. If we get 50 thumbs up or more, we are going to do a 10-minute live stream. Comment 111 if you smash that like down below. Comment 222 if you haven't done that yet. And if you're just joining us, subscribe down below with all notifications turned on, everybody. All right, turn on all notifications because otherwise you will not get my videos or live stream alerts sent to you. So down below the video, close the chat in the top right corner, hit that X, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button and turn on the little bell to the right and select all, not occasional. All right, comment 777 if you're subscribed with all notifications on. Comment 888 if you haven't yet. And if you made it this far in the video, comment checkpoint 3. What's up, Michael? Here's the thing. GrubHub pays us $10 an hour if we don't make $10 an hour monthly. Actually care about the drivers, unlike most. Yeah, I've noticed that GrubHub has been trying to do that. They've been trying. What's up, Nicholas Cardona? How you doing? I'm trying to get to everybody in the chat here. News are news, but live in the moment. Exactly, Nick. You nailed it. If it expands to Tennessee, I'm really going to hate being back at a cubicle. Seawolf, I'm telling you. It's very true, man. This affects us all. Okay? And I feel bad for our California people. You know, on the count of 3, I want everyone to put which apps they work on and what market and what state they work on. So, obviously, I'm New York City suburbs, GrubHub, and UberEATS, and some DoorDash. So, on the count of 3, everybody comment where you guys work. 1, 2, 3. How many California people do we have here? Let's see in the chat right now. Zanaya says GrubHub is in a better position as they have employee drivers in Massachusetts. If they have to comply, it'll be easier for them to convert California drivers to employees since they already have the system for it. Zanaya, I actually was not aware of that. I know you, I think you worked for GrubHub, what, doing customer service or driver care, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, Florida Mark? Let's see where everybody's from here. California, GrubHub, DoorDash, okay. Lakeland, Florida, Massachusetts, DoorDash, California, Uber Eats, Memphis, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, DoorDash and Uber Eats, DoorDash, California, Nicholas Cardona. So we have people from all over, but we do have a lot of people. Why Mitt? It's looking like next week if they don't comply. In California right now, this is isolated just to California at the moment, okay? According to the article here, I'll skim through this real fast for you guys. DoorDash faces injunction to classify or to reclassify some workers as employees. This is from Routers or Reuters or whatever. San Francisco's district attorney on Wednesday filed a preliminary injunction against food delivery firm DoorDash to reclassify its contractors as employees, days after a judge granted a similar request in a case against ride-hailing firms Uber and Lyft. A DoorDash spokesman said the company felt the effort was ill-timed and that its internal data suggested the majority of its workers wanted to remain as contractors. So everybody in the chat or in the comment section, if you're watching live, comment hashtag Team Live right now, real quick. I'll give you a second to do that. And if you're watching on the replay, comment hashtag Team Replay real quick. And it says, in the midst of one of the deepest economic recessions in our nation's history, today's action threatens billions of dollars in earnings for California Dashers and revenue for restaurants that rely upon sales from delivery to keep their businesses open, the spokesman said in an email. And guys, also comment in the chat or in the comments if you want to stay an independent contractor. So just comment contractor or comment employee real quick in the chat. I just want to get an idea of what everyone wants. Wednesday's motion will apply to all DoorDash workers in California. Let me read that again. Wednesday's motion will apply to all DoorDash workers in California, said lead district attorney Chesa Boudin, confirming an earlier Financial Times report. We are seeking an immediate end to DoorDash's illegal behavior of failing to provide delivery workers with basic workplace protections. All three branches of California's government have already made clear that these workers are employees under California law and entitled to these important safeguards, the statement added. A California judge on Monday granted the state's request for a preliminary injunction blocking Uber and Lyft from classifying their drivers as independent contractors rather than employees. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, and Postmates are spending more than $110 million to support a November ballot measure in California, Proposition 22, to classify app-based drivers as contractors. So as you guys should know, they've been trying to fight this for quite a while now. So it is what it is. What's up, Throttle Pilot? Yeah, exactly. It is bad news for the gig economy. And I just hope that everyone who has ever hated on me understands that this is actually really happening. It's not a joke. It's a real situation. And I've been saying these things for a while now. I'm like, guys, things are not going in a great direction. Everyone's like, Pete, you're so negative. You're so negative. And blah. And I'm like, it's not me. It's not me. This is actually happening, and here's the proof. I don't know what other proof I need to provide, you know? Hey, Paul, what's up? Drivers don't want to be employees. No. But what was happening is a lot of rideshare drivers over the past couple of years have been doing a lot of class action lawsuits against Uber and Lyft for being, treated unfairly. And to be perfectly honest, I get it. I totally get it. There were also DoorDash drivers and GrubHub drivers part of these class action lawsuits too. It's not just the rideshare people, but it started with them because think about it. They're in the car just as long as we are, if not longer, and they're driving interstate. They're going, into other states. They're driving all over their state, all through cities and stuff like that, right? So if anything, they have it in some ways a little worse than we do. Because at least with us, we usually drive within a certain radius for the most part. Again, it's not everybody, but like for instance, when I was doing Uber and Lyft for a short time in 2018, I had to go twice from New York into New Jersey to drop people off, and I wasn't able to pick somebody up on the way back, so I didn't get paid for the way back either. Kevin, how would this affect us? So if this happens in California, which it's looking like, a lot of other states will be following suit. I live in New York. The governor's been talking about doing it here. New Jersey's been talking about doing it. Massachusetts, I just found out, has been talking about doing this, and Rhode Island as well. So those are just from the ones that I know off the top of my head. Okay? So, unfortunately, it is what it is. Right. So, I'm guessing, again, don't quote me on this, I'm guessing that what is going to happen in the future is that what's going to happen is that you're going to probably have to work like a scheduled shift, and if you don't show up, you can get penalized for it. You may have a manager or something like that. You know, we'll see what happens. So comment 333, guys, if this concerns you. 444 if it doesn't. But if it doesn't concern you, I don't know what to tell you. Comment 111 if you smash that like down below. 222 if you haven't yet. We're going to see if we can try and get 150 thumbs up real quick right now. So smash that like button. And, of course, if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe with all notifications on. What do you call it? Comment 777 if you did that. 888 if you didn't do that yet. Let's see here. Let's take a look-see. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Let me know down below what you guys think. I'm not very happy about this. You know, it's annoying that this is actually going down over here, but the fact of the matter is this: drivers spoke and the government answered. You know, and I get it. You know, like the food delivery companies as well screw the drivers over. I mean, this is nothing new. We know about this, and it's unfortunate. You know, but the fact of the matter is this is really happening now. I've been dreading this time for a very, very long time, for at least a year or two. So it's unfortunate, but what are we going to do? You know? After this, guys, we will be live on my second channel, Paid2Drive Vlogs. Comment 555 if you're already subscribed there. Comment 665 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. You can go into the YouTube search or click the link in the description to go check that out. And, of course, I want to take this time to thank all of our Patreon patrons over at patreon.com/paid-to-drive. I just want to give some quick shout-outs to these people. We got Ari Rosenbaum, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Kyle L., Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Brian Medina, Dave Chin, Drew Hanor, Frank, Jason Casta, Joy Leak, Kathleen Ferrara, Katie Coppin, Rideshare Lisa, Michael Tobin, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Ginny Thomas, Kimberly Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G., and Terrence Pacheco. So thank you to them. And please make sure all of you guys sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 333 if you're on there, 444 if you're not yet. Let me know, what you guys think about that. All you have to do is pump your gas, print your receipt out, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic if you ask me. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you're going to get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links down below. And that's it. So if you made it to the end, comment end 1008. I'll give you a second to catch that or comment that. Comment end 1008. And comment checkpoint 4 if you made it to the end. And guys, let me know your thoughts on this. I'll keep you updated. So make sure to subscribe with all notifications on. Get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep hustling. We'll try our best to stay positive. We'll see you next time here on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Peace out, everybody.